Hello, dear viewers. Thank you so much for joining me today. It is time to read on Mike Pence because he has been placed in charge of managing the coronavirus epidemic. And I saw him, he talked about this. He gave some interview or something, either it was today or yesterday, and he said he was very careful to let us know that some actions were going to be taken under Trump's direction. Very careful to keep letting us know that he really didn't have the say-so here. Trump had the say-so here, which makes me think he is very concerned about how this is going, how this is being managed. And he doesn't want to get the blame. He does not want to get the blame. He does not want to be the fall guy. So let me look at Pence. Yeah, regarding this issue. How about that? Okay. In his current signifier, his current situation, oh boy, there's that Wheel of Fortune again. I'll be danged. All right. So the Wheel of Fortune is coming again. This is fated to occur. His fortunes are tied to Trump's. You know, Trump just got this in his reading about Trump's march. Yeah, his fate is tied to Trump, no matter what he does. His external characteristic is the 10 of coins. So I feel like, yeah, you know, he is liked by a lot of big business. You know, he would support the tax cuts. He would support those kinds of things for very wealthy people. So yes, that's there. But also I feel like that 10 of coins is about people think he's stabilizing it. People feel like, well, he can maybe stabilize this situation. He can maybe save this situation and bring that kind of stability that we all want, that we all thought, you know, we had more of here in the US. But just because the country has wealth and medicine doesn't mean and the ability to you know, build medical facilities if they needed to. Just because we have that doesn't mean it's occurring in any kind of efficient way. It doesn't mean it's helping us at all. So people are hoping his external characteristic is, okay, stability. We're going to have stability. People are hoping. Internal characteristic, sun. What in the world? Yet he's a little bit, there's some joy in being front and center. He is still hoping that he could prove himself and be president. He is still hoping this. He knows, you know, this option has been considered before, getting Trump to step aside and allowing Pence to do it. My gosh, he's happy about that he's put in charge of something like, finally I get to shine. But yet he's anxious. He wants to make sure he is not going to be blamed for missteps that have occurred and will continue to occur because he's still taking Trump's orders. Goal, 4 of Swords. Okay. He too gets the 4 of Swords. Trump got the 4 of Swords in his outcome. Do they both get sick? Or is it just that they're thinking of illness and they're thinking of retreat? They're thinking of protecting themselves from it. 2 of Swords. Maybe it's plan. Maybe it's plan, like they each have this plan and they will have to protect themselves from this illness as well. Interesting though that those cards come up for both of them. Very interesting. All right, motivation. The law, the emperor. He does want to cover himself. He does want to take action according to the law. He does want to, yeah, I think he does want to do the right thing. I think he does. He wants to take charge. Yep, he wants to be the emperor. You know, this is my moment to be in charge, to show the U.S. that I'm really the person who's been doing the heavy lifting around here in the White House. Yeah. Okay, what's at stake for Pence is dirt. There's dirt for him too. Ace of Cups, there's dirt there too for him. And it's, spilling out. It spills out over the top sometimes. There are things that he would rather people not know. Things he's known about that he's been drawn into. Not only the Ukraine call and all of that kind of thing, the Ukraine issue, but other things. So if he was considered part of the team that was going to help this happen, help Zelensky to make an announcement that there was an investigation into the Bidens, which there was not. But if he was led on that team, what other teams has he been on? Yes. His need is the page, his flaw or need, page of coins. He wants the job of president. He really, really does. He really thinks he's still going to get it. He really does. I almost wonder if he's hoping that Trump gets reelected and then they get rid of him after that. Whether that's through the, 25th Amendment or Article 2. I'm so sorry. I don't know the exact terminology, but that part of the Constitution that allows a president who is unfit due to illness or mental illness or injury can't serve, can be removed. Although I don't feel like that's the way they're going to do it. If it ever gets to that. The source of that need or flaw is the two people chained together with the devil. Okay, so he's tied to the devil. He is. And you know what? I really feel that, like, what I'm hearing is, if you ask Pence today, do you regret taking the vice president position? Do you regret it? I think he would still say, I don't, he has those moments where he does, but I think he would still say no, because he still thinks he's destined to be president. He still thinks that's prophesied for him. He still thinks he's supposed to do that. So there it is. Okay, the effect that wanting to be the president has upon his goal to sort of retreat is the King of Wands. And the King of Wands usually will represent Democratic leadership. I like that card there. That's kind of favorable for thinking the Democratic candidate will actually win the presidency, right? Because I think he's hoping Trump wins it and then is jettisoned. But I like that card. That looks good. So, but anyway, Democrats are not going to give him a pass. He's going to have to retreat back into more obscurity again. He's not going to stay front and center. He's not going to be any kind of hero. He's going to get a lot of criticism. This is not a good thing for him to be placed in charge of this, for him politically. Yeah, I don't see it ending well at all for him. And I see him trying to retreat and kind of keep the head down again, like he has been. Okay, past, if this is his current position, this was too fated to occur then that he be made the head of this. If that's his current position, past was Page of Swords. It's like he's an informant too. I think he's leaked things. I really do. I think it's interesting there. And Future Strength card. Yeah, he's not going anywhere in March. He's not going anywhere. But, and through this situation, I think he will be roundly criticized. As much as he's trying to blame it on Trump and saying, I'm taking Trump's direction, he's still going to get he's going to be roundly criticized. It's not going to look good for him. He's going to retreat into obscurity again, and let's keep my head down. But that doesn't mean he goes anywhere right away. It's not like, it's not like he's out of here in the next month or two or anything like that. Although, at election time, we don't know. Do we know? All right. Well, I thank you all so very much. We'll keep watching these situations. Thank you. Bye-bye.